Overwatch, a game that is loved and hated at the same time. While controversies and the lack of content almost killed the game, many people are still looking forward to the sequel of our favorite hero shooter. In this video I'm showing why you should be hyped about Overwatch 2. Before I talk about Overwatch 2, I want to speak about how Blizzard came up with the idea of a PvE sequel to the game. Before Overwatch got created, Blizzard had another project planned called Project Titan. It was supposed to be a brand new MMORPG with a new story and a brand new franchise. The game got cancelled and the Overwatch team had to create something new in a short amount of time. They came up with an idea to create a hero shooter. They took inspiration from Team Fortress 2, a very popular game of that genre at the time. When Overwatch got released, everybody played that game and was excited for new heroes, maps, events and more. Till 2019, we got so many updates to the game that everybody was excited about. At the end of the year, Blizzard had its yearly BlizzCon, where they introduced Overwatch 2. After the success of Overwatch 1, the Overwatch team was able to release a game that was close to the vision of Project Titan back in 2014. The first thing I want to talk about are story missions. The missions are focusing on the main story of the game, where you can travel to different places in the Overwatch universe. Each mission will have a custom map, like India, with high quality in-game cinematic intros and outros. In the mission itself, you will be able to find items that you can use to help your team, yourself or against the Omnics. Jeff Kaplan also talked about introducing the progression system into the story mission. The next thing I want to talk about are the hero missions. Other than the story missions, like Jeff Kaplan said,
I think that hero missions fit into the role where you can play them night after night, week after week, and year after year. This is really the long tail.
Decade after decade.
Was I getting a little too dramatic with that? Okay.
to keep the missions fresh and new, the dev team tries to make different objectives, like for example, gather and return, a game mode where you have to collect items and bring them back to the base without getting killed. Hundreds of different missions like that will be added to the game. In Overwatch 1, we already saw what PvE could look like in Overwatch 2. We played against many types of enemies in the Archives missions like Talon or Null Sector. Overwatch 2, on the other hand, brings the PvE experience to another level, with slicers coming through the walls, a very scary Omnic called Puller that can grab you with his 3 drones around him, or certain elite enemies that can still crawl even without their legs. To make the fight even more realistic, Blizzard created a brand new system where you can shoot arms and legs off so the Omnics can't shoot or run anymore. Another fun little mechanic is the chain hit reaction. If you hit an enemy and he falls back into another one, it is possible that the one behind gets damaged as well. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe, it's free and it helps me out a lot. Since the beginning, Overwatch 1 never got a new game mode for competitive. Overwatch 2 introduces a brand new game mode called push. It is a mix between deliver the payload and tug of war. The map is mirrored on both sides like crowd control. It features a robot that both teams fight for control of, and a barricade for each team. He will go in the direction to the enemy spawn, pushing the team's barricade in the process. If time runs out, the team with the most distance wins. Since 2cc is always a high debated game mode in the community, Jeff talked about a new game mode that will replace this one. Visual upgrades are also a big part of the sequel. Most of you may have seen the new hero looks. I personally really like them. They really nailed the aesthetic of the game and it really fits the upgrade of the engine. The other thing they also showed us was the brand new GUI update. Everything looks so much more clean and all the small little animations and details are just gorgeous. I mean, look at that. You can even see where your teammate is without actually seeing him. Another great addition to the game are the brand new sound effects for everything. Every weapon, for example, should feel more powerful and should change its sound based on the environment you're based on.
Now we're sporting outdoor, urban outdoor, warehouse tails, tight tunnels, small rooms, and it gives a lot more presence to the weapons and the way that they react in the world.
We also can't forget about all the new maps that will make its way into the game. Overwatch 2 will have a big roster of brand new maps in competitive, like Rome, Toronto, New York, Rio, Monte Carlo, and India for the story missions. You will also be able to play all maps in different times of the day, so you won't get the same map every time. I mean, Dorado on day or Eichenwald on night, like on the Halloween version, will be very cool. We also can't forget about the biggest part in the game, heroes. The new game promises a ton of new heroes right at the release of the game. Jeff Kaplan confirmed the release of about 4 new heroes right at the beginning. Sojourn already got confirmed to be in the sequel. She will be a Canadian DPS hero with a railgun. I'll be releasing a video about all the potential new heroes in Overwatch 2, so stay tuned. Almost every hero got a rework in the past. I can already hear all the Mercy mains crying in the back. No matter what hero got a rework, there was always some people out there that didn't like their main to get reworked. Overwatch 2 will have some massive reworks as well due to the controversial change of making PvP 5 vs 5 with 2 DPS, 2 supports and 1 tank. Every role will get a role passive, like for example DPS are a bit faster now. Healers regenerate health after a set amount of time not being hit. And tanks will have a bigger knockback resistance. Tanks will be changed into brawlers since one tank can't protect the whole team anymore. Comps like Bastion behind 2 barriers or an Orisa that constantly places shields on the ground won't be the case anymore. As a brawler, you will be able to play more aggressive than before, like we can already see with Hammond or Diva. Bastion and Sombra already confirmed to get a rework. Bastion, for example, can't heal himself anymore. Instead, he will be able to shoot bombs that bounce up from walls and stick to enemies. His ability to reconfigure into his sentry form got also changed, and now he can drive while in that form. But he gets a cooldown on this, so no camping for you, cheeky Bastion mains. His ult completely changed up. Bastion now goes into an artillery mode where you get to choose 3 points anywhere on the map within the artillery's timer. Sombra's rework, on the other hand, is not big, but will make her very strong and more pickable in lower ranks. Hacking enemies now lasts for 8 seconds, and hacked targets can now be seen by the teammates as well. And as an addition to that, she now makes 50% more damage to hacked enemies. Her ultimate now deals 40% damage to the target's current health. Sombra will also be able to hack targets while in stealth mode, but she will be briefly revealed while hacking. If you ever played big titles like Call of Duty or FIFA, I'm sure you had the problem where you bought some skins or other things in the game and you couldn't transfer your items into the new game. On BlizzCon 2019, Jeff Kaplan confirmed that this won't be the case for the new sequel. So that means all the items you gathered from Overwatch 1, you will also be able to transfer into Overwatch 2. For all the people that are not interested in the PvE aspect of the game, you can still play Overwatch 1 and will be able to play all the maps, game modes and heroes as well. That's it for the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed my very first scripted video. Maybe leave me a like and leave some feedback in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.